for attention. I'm tired of seeing you
I don't like it.
on interviews interjecting yourself into shit that got nothing to
Do
do
with
with
you
you.
zero.
If you not gonna drop an album, shut the fuck. And this is the reason he talking is probably because he got an album coming. But nigga, until then, shut the fuck up. Your music speaks for itself, Kanye. You don't have to do the shenanigans. You Kanye West.
Let's go.
Let's get it. It's the Fuck That Shit Dawg Podcast. Got a good one for y'all today.
Good one, good one.
Y'all already know what it is. You rocking with your boy Veezy.
Qurious is here.
And again, this is the Fuck That Shit Dawg Podcast. How you doing?
Doing good, sir. Doing good.
Good. Same here. Same here. So we're gonna start the show off different. I know you have told me about one of our listeners took issue with some of the comments that we said about leaving white women alone. Now I know we addressed it kind of last week in passing. We mentioned it. It was like when we was talking about people saying stuff for shock value, right? And then I said, yeah, well, we said the thing. I got the white woman clip in the tuck, but I ain't want to put out. I didn't want to alienate, yada yada yada. Kind of mentioned it last week. And then when you told me, but I forgot all about that shit. I didn't remember that we even said nothing about it till I went back and did the replay while I was editing it to put it up, and I was like, oh shit, I did. And this was after I replied to his comment on YouTube. So I am gonna address the comment on this show.
Okay.
And I'm trying not to take too much time, but I do want to clarify some things. But first I'm gonna read what he wrote. So he said, as a man in an interracial relationship, I'd like to say that there's no bitch over here, my brother. As a new subscriber to this channel that's enjoying the content, I must say that around 30-ish minutes into the video, that comment got out of line. You have the right to your own opinion and say whatever you like on your own podcast. I just believe you should keep in mind of the diversity you have in your audience. Your experiences in or with the interracial community may have helped shave your opinions about certain aspects or issues you feel compelled to voice, but that doesn't mean you should disrespect an entire group of people, your brothers, just because of your lack of understanding. I'm glad to see two black men come together and speak on topics that resonate with me, and I'd love to continue to support what you guys got going on here. First and foremost, don't stop supporting us. Content is going to be here because this is the Fuck That Shit Dawg Podcast.
Yes, sir.
We don't just talk about white women all day. But I do want to clarify that. Now, when we were talking about Jonathan Majors, right?
Right.
I said to be in a relationship with a white woman, what I said was you got to be bitch, right?
Okay.
I want to clarify that. I don't mean that black men in relationship with white women are bitches or bitch ass niggas or pussies or anything like that. I don't mean you're bitches. What I meant was, and like I said, we say things for shock value.
Okay.
Okay. That was the shock value. That was to get your attention. But the reality is, if you're in a relationship with a white woman, there has to be something in the back of your mind that keeps you cautious about how you deal with that woman if and when she gets out of line.
So what we're saying is in the moment.
In the moment, heated moments.
In a heated moment,
you know what I'm saying?
If you are somewhat looked upon as the aggressor,
yes,
you know what's going.
You know what's going to happen, right? And
Now
that's not
look,
to say
that you a bitch.
no, that's not to say
Not to say that.
that men in relationship with black women should feel empowered to just beat their ass either.
Yeah. It
You know
don't
what I'm
matter if
saying?
it's man and
I was,
woman.
I
Period.
just, you know what I'm saying? In that moment, it was, I'm assuming if you're in a relationship with a white woman, you have that in the back of your mind that if she gets out of line or if you're in a heated argument, whatever, your aggression level is tapered a little bit.
Or it innately has to be.
It has to be, right?
It has to be.
Not at all calling any of my black brothers in relationships with white women bitches solely for the fact that they're in relationships with white women.
Yeah,
That is
yeah.
not what I was saying, my brother.
Appreciate it.
That is not what I meant. My best friend is married to a white woman. All right.
Now,
However, I feel about interracial relationships, that is still my brother. That's been my brother since 1996. We've been best friends for damn near 30 years. I'm not going to let his sexual preference or his preference in women, because I ain't even mean sexual preference, because that implies something else.
Yeah.
I'm not going.
Yeah.
I'm not implying that. I'm not going to let his choice in women affect 30 years of friendship.
Right.
All right. So there's not, I'm not calling y'all bitches at all. Just to get that out the way. Just to get that off my chest. Because when I read it, I was like, and then let's listen to the playback, and I'm like, okay, I can see
You can see it.
why you would think that. Because I did say you gotta be bitch. But what I meant was, shock value aside, you have to be extra cautious of how you deal with this woman, because history shows
What happened?
that white women can injure themselves and blame it on you, and now your whole life is fucked up.
Now,
And women in general can do it.
Women in
But
general.
white women have a special superpower.
But yes, absolutely. But the thing about it is when it comes to us interacting with our subscribers, fans, whatever, it's just saying that I welcome the interaction.
Oh, always.
I'm glad he's paying
Always.
attention.
I'm glad he commented.
And it's cool.
And that's what I want. I like the likes. Likes are cool. I prefer comments. Because that means you're engaging. You're listening. You're watching. To get to that point and have that comment, that means you didn't just hit the first 30 seconds so we could get the view and then turn the shit off. Right. You actually watched 30 minutes into the thing. And then if you got to that point and continued watching, you got the rest of the show. And hopefully you was entertained that part aside.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Shout out to him.
So shout out to you.
Yeah, that's my dog.
Is it Andre Baker?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So shout out to you. Not calling you a bitch, my brother. Just like I said, we say, and anybody with a platform says shit for shock value to get a reaction. It worked because you commented.
There you go.
And now we have this discourse. So shout out to you. Moving on,
sir.
I got the internet going nuts.
Slow fucking week.
All right, so we got Ryan Garcia beat the brakes off Devin Haney.
Slow fucking week, if this is what got the internet going.
It was a big surprise to me.
Beat the brakes off, huh?
Oh, I was surprised. I really thought Devin Haney had it. From round 1 to round 5, he was up, and then he got caught by that hook, and it was just downhill.
Yeah, I didn't watch it. Not because I didn't want to. Number one, I don't know what's going on. I ain't been paying attention to boxing or MMA for a minute, so I didn't even know they was fighting. Usually, I'm fair weather the motherfucker lately because I'm just waiting on like the big fights. Like I'm waiting on Tank to fight again, waiting on Shakur to fight again, waiting on Bud to fight again.
Yeah.
Like the niggas that I check for, that's who I care for.
Yeah. Truth be
So
told,
I
this is
didn't like Ryan Garcia. Don't
he don't
tip the
move me.
scales
He
for
don't
me.
move me.
Devin
Yeah,
Haney, yeah, but
he's a champion, but yeah, this is
yeah,
like you said.
when like my son friend asked me who I think was gonna win, I'm thinking the fight was like down the line. I ain't know the fight was that day. I wake up in the morning, go to the gym. I'm seeing it on Sports Center. Like some niggas was fighting today. I see
Crazy.
Devin Haney getting knocked all over the ring. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. So yeah, man. And the memes that came out of that shit.
Yeah, man. But he stuck it through. Like he kept getting up. You know, he showed the heart of a champion.
Hmm.
Um, it was a competitive fight until it was damn near one sided toward the end. Ryan
I
Garcia
seen,
with all the antics leading up
I
to the fight.
seen taunting him
Yeah. The antics was crazy, and it just looked like he just had his
but
number.
and that's why motherfucking nobody was picking this nigga. You heard
Yeah.
he made $12 million betting on himself.
Oh, Ryan
Yeah,
Garcia.
he put $2 million down on himself and won 12.
Ooh.
Nobody was betting on this nigga, man. Nobody was picking this nigga to win this fight because they wouldn't. Like I'm seeing the fight and then I'm like I'm going back because now everything associated with the fight is starting to show up on my timeline. 'Cause, you know, when you start clicking, you click certain things, then now everything started like, well, where was this shit prior to the fight? So I knew
Right.
that the fight was happening. Motherfucker, nobody was talking about it.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm looking at the press conference. They talking about, I don't think he's serious about this fight. I don't think he's taking the fight seriously. Hey, I'm not expecting him to beat Devin Haney. Not
Yeah.
after what I seen Tank do to his ass.
Yeah, well, the amateur record between the two is 3-3. So basically, they clearly go back and forth with
Mm-hmm.
the fighting and stuff. So hey, it's they knew each other very well. Um, Definitely,
Yeah,
he
and if
played chess, not checkers.
yeah, and if you got that type of history and that type of record with a fighter, then there's no telling
Shit,
who's gonna win that
yeah,
one. Like,
it's a
yeah,
toss up.
yeah.
It's a
If
toss up.
I'd have known that information before, I probably would have been like, you know what, I don't know.
Yeah,
I still would have thought Devin Haney would have won that fight, but it would have been more of a based on the information rather than I don't think Ryan Garcia is beating anybody.
yeah. I'm still Team Haney though.
Yeah,
I'm still Team
and
Haney.
and
Fuck
one
that shit.
one loss
Make
don't
you
tarnish your reputation. It don't.
that you
You know what
any
I'm
less than
saying? If
anything.
you lose that fight and then come back and beat somebody else, you still a not top tier boxer, nigga. Muhammad Ali is the greatest of all time, and he got what 5, 7, 8
Yeah,
losses. I don't
something
know.
like that.
He got a lot. It's more than what you think the greatest of all time would have. Floyd Mayweather is 50-0, and people disrespect his legacy all the time,
Right,
saying that he ain't fighting. This ain't me saying I don't believe this shit, but I'm saying what other people, other boxing fans are saying.
right.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't fought nobody. He ducked this. He waited too long to fight Pacquiao. His 50th fight was against an MMA fighter that shouldn't count. That's what they saying.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you can be undefeated and your shit be this. Motherfucker Tyson Fury is undefeated, but he got damn near whooped by Francis
Ngannou.
Ngannou.
Yep.
He won, but Ngannou knocked him down many times.
Once he knocked him down
Knocked him
once.
down one good one though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, Deontay Wilder,
Went
two
like 40-0, and then
yeah,
he lost to Fury twice, and then he
tied
lost to
him
Joseph
once.
Parker.
Yeah, so
Then I mean, he's like any less of a fighter.
yeah, you just gotta get back to working out. Maybe add something to your game, tweak some shit,
Tweak
come
some
back.
shit.
Hey, only thing stopping fighters is age age and deterioration. If you ain't that old, look at Devin Haney, what 25?
Yeah, he still got plenty of
Motherfucker's
time.
young dog.
He got like 10 more
One
years.
loss. Come
Yeah,
on.
yeah,
Yeah, so that was told you, man. It we finna run through these because I it was a lot of stuff that I was seeing, but it was like, nigga, this ain't it, and nobody was going crazy over stuff. It was just like you heard some stuff, like shit would trend for a couple days, not even a couple days, like a day or so, But I mean, I know you heard about. Let's run into some culture shit. I know you heard about Megan Thee Stallion being sued by her cameraman.
Yeah. I heard about it.
And so she allegedly was forcing him to watch her have damn kids ain't in here no more have sex with another woman.
What is wrong with the cameraman? Why are you mad about that, sir?
She just invited you to a freak fest and you.
Nigga, let's boo the cameraman.
No. Where's the?
Nigga, have you lost your mind?
You didn't want to see that? Hey,
Right.
fuck out of here.
My assumption is the cameraman might have been homosexual. I don't know this for a fact. I'm just saying, if you don't want to see Megan Thee Stallion,
you know what I'm saying, with that body doing whatever she do, I don't see nothing wrong with it.
And you there for free. You probably getting paid.
Probably getting paid. I'll be a cameraman.
Yeah, bro.
Hey.
I don't know what's wrong.
Yeah, man. Like I said, it's getting real weird out here. It's like,
and then, but and the Megan haters, they ran wild with this story because it's Free Tory started trending. I don't know what this got to do with Tory Lanez, nothing. But they were saying, oh, she obviously is the common denominator and da 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 da. Oh, that's sexual assault. Is it?
Yeah, I'm saying, is it?
I mean, yeah, I guess it is if it's unwanted. But
you making me watch it. Oh my gosh, my eyes are gonna fall out my head. That's stupid.
Moving on.
Chicks is getting to be more gangster than these dudes, I swear.
Bruh. You said it. They making harder music and they. I don't know, man. I don't know what's wrong with it.
Where we at?
Quavo responds to Chris Brown in a new diss track featuring Takeoff on the hook.
What was it? The one we keep saying pussy?
Yeah, the song is called Over Hoes and Bitches, actually.
Oh yeah. What did you think about it?
After re-listening to it, my attitude about it's changed. Because at first it was like you could have kept that. Because for me it was the flow. It was the cadence.
Like a regular Migo.
Well, yeah, the song ride. Let's get that out the way. The song ride. You play that in the club, that's a Migos hit.
Yeah.
And I mean, the beat, Takeoff on the hook. That's Migos. That's they bread
stuff.
And butter. It was the verses that didn't really hit to me because although what he was saying was some scathing shit,
they were like short.
It was his cadence, his delivery was. It's not a rap beef delivery.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's ATL trap rap delivery, which it didn't. I don't know. It didn't. None of that shit as maybe as I mean, yeah. Somebody ran in your aunt's house and tied her up because you didn't pay. That's not a one-liner. You expound on that. That's a couple bars.
Well, but
you tell a story about that.
When I heard it, I ain't gonna lie. Like you said, I like the beat. I like the flow. It just seemed like usual them. But when I heard the Chris Brown shit, this is what I did.
Oh yeah. My God. I told you Chris Brown made you go like this, like pearl clutching. Migos, I was just like,
yeah.
And then when he started his verse, it's like I'm still, but I'm like, okay. Nothing that made me go, oh my God.
Yeah.
Nothing. Oh shit. Nothing. But it's still some shit in there that you hear. It's like I didn't know about it, but it didn't make me go, oh my God.
Yeah, it's cool.
Like, yeah.
But you know what I think though, man? I think that a lot of these dudes, since they're famous and they have to be in some of the same engagements or like same like events and all that stuff in order for their own publicity, it's like y'all just know too much about each other, and it's not really.
Man, and they mess with the same women, man. Yeah, I'm telling you, all you gotta do is talk to somebody that don't like you.
That's it, and that's it.
Talk to somebody that used to mess with you that don't like you no more. But that ain't rap really, because that's regular shit if you know the right people.
Pillow talking,
Yeah,
pocket
niggas
watching.
yeah, pillow talking and pocket watch. That's the title.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, the funny shit happened after that shit though.
What's
You
that?
seen the picture and the video of it's supposed to be a Quavo concert, and it's a big ass looked like it's supposed to be in an arena, but that shit was empty. The floor was empty. It was empty seats in there, and they saying that Chris Brown pulled a 50 on him.
I bought the first 3 rows.
Nah, it wasn't the first 3 rows. This nigga he bought all the general admission and bought like I don't know how much he spent. He had to spend some M's to, but is that a flex?
It is.
Is it?
I can make it so nobody come see your shit.
But you still pay for the tickets.
But it's embarrassing.
Is it?
Humiliating to see you perform for an empty crowd.
Not knowing that the tickets have been paid for?
Period. Well, I mean, not knowing the tickets, I don't know.
But this is what I'm assuming. I'm assuming they don't get these numbers before they go perform.
No.
Like you got this many, but then again, they do because when a lot of times them tickets be on pre-sale, and they know if the concert sold out or not.
They do. But imagine a DJ standing up there on the concert stage like, hey, y'all get pumped up for Quavo, and Quavo come out and be like, what the fuck? That's funny.
I think he gonna do his thing just knowing that somebody bought the tickets. I ain't know. It's a different story if you convince people in that city not to show up.
Well, hey,
Don't buy this nigga tickets and don't show up to his concert. That's a flex. If you got that much power, that's career ending. But to say, nah, I bought all the tickets,
so
your shit would look empty. It's funny. But nigga, you bought all the tickets. I'm still getting paid. Like I felt the same way when 50 did the job. Like it's funny. Yeah, it's funny to see a nigga go up there expecting the crowd. Cause you heard the shit sold out, but then you go out there, ain't nobody in the seats. Well, damn, who bought the tickets? You know, so yeah, I guess performing in front of a light crowd might make you feel a way, but after the fact, knowing that the tickets been sold, bought, and that the tickets have been bought, and niggas just didn't show up.
Well, man,
You know what I'm saying?
Chestnut checkers. Chestnut checkers.
It's just funny to me. It's like
Yeah.
it is embarrassing because you like, look at this Quavo concert, didn't nobody show up.
Yeah.
Chris Brown pulled a 50 on him. You spent damn near. You had to spend like tens of thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands of dollars to do that.
Well,
with concert prices these days might be hundreds of thousands.
Could be pocket change for that man.
Yeah, for him. So maybe that is a flex. If it didn't hurt his pocket, right. Yeah, you got this little pocket change, a little $50,000. Take that.
Come on,
now go perform. Go perform for me. That would have been the flex if the only nigga there in the crowd would have been Chris Brown.
Dance,
nigga. rap your little punk ass song.
Dance.
I want to hear Tender. Yeah, nigga. Nah, I paid for all the seats. No, you perform, nigga.
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. If Chris Brown would have been there front row, that shit would have been real funny. Moving on. New show on Hulu, Black Twitter, People's History debuts on May 9th.
What is that about?
The rise of Black Twitter, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know. I told you it was a slow week. I was just putting anything on there.
Okay.
If it had to do with some black shit, notes in my notes.
Yeah.
We could have skipped this shit because
cool.
I didn't even watch the trailer. But I did. It was people saying that the real Black Twitter makes fun of the people they got in this documentary. And so I guess the consensus with actual Black Twitter is that this gonna be a misrepresentation of what actually goes on. But that's probably why it was trending in the first place, because motherfuckers wasn't feeling it.
Never on code.
Speaking on shit niggas ain't feeling, have you watched any of the Good Times, the cartoon?
Yeah.
You watch some of it?
Yeah.
What you think about it?
That shit is terrible.
Okay.
But I keep watching.
Oh, you keep watching. Is it like
It's
Tyler Perry terrible?
No, not Tyler Perry terrible. It's more like I'm trying to be the Boondocks, but I'm gross and I'm kind of taking like little hints from Family Guy and
Well,
I'm mashing it together.
it's Seth MacFarlane.
Huh?
It is Seth MacFarlane that's
Yeah,
behind.
yeah. And it's like they just try to mash it together and it's like, like I said, one of the opening scenes is a black man in soap suds just standing in the kitchen going back and forth with his wife. It's like black people don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like this is weird, and then it's like you always have
Yeah.
this like want to be nudity stuff. Like he's like, what are you doing?
Yeah. I don't know. I guess it's kind of like the Cleveland show,
Yeah. So
but
look,
ghettoer.
so look. When you have like say you got a boardroom, and you have that one black writer in there, and you got 10 other white writers in there, and they're trying to do their best representation of what they think black culture is, and then they run it by you, and you can't necessarily shut down all their bad
You
ideas.
can't shut down any of them.
Yeah, or you just stick out like a sore thumb.
You got to smile and nod.
You got to smile and nod.
Look,
You're
hey,
outnumbered.
in that situation,
Yeah.
you gotta be bitch. Now don't tell me one of our listeners is a black writer. Ain't no bitch in me, bro. ain't no goddamn
Well,
bitch.
but the thing about it is the show, it seems like they try to pump that they love each other.
Yeah.
And it's about family.
Yeah.
But like some stuff is just absolutely gross. Like they got a part where the dude is trying to be focused, but he sees things different. He's about art, and the focus part like crawls out of his ear, and he turns into a monster, and he's like jumping around. You like, what is this? Like this is not funny. Not funny. You got the drug dealing baby.
See, I was excited about this shit because I found out about it off of Slink Johnson page. And if Slink Johnson, like, you know who Slink Johnson is. That's Black Jesus.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
he the baby, the voice of the baby.
Is he?
Yeah,
I was wondering who he was. It had to be. It had to be some off the wall character. So I'm like, all right, if Slink Johnson is a part of this, it might be dope because he did Black Jesus.
I like Black Jesus.
That's another Aaron Magruder brainchild. So I didn't know what all his involvement was with it. Whether he was just a voice character. Now, if he's just a voice actor, then you really ain't got no saying what's going on. If he the baby, the shit I heard people say about the baby, he's supposed to be a drug. They're like,
I mean, the banter between the baby and the Reggie character.
I'm assuming it's funny because it's Slink Johnson. It's Slink and it's some and probably
the dialogue between characters is okay, but I mean like there's a part where so for instance there's a part where they're trying to show about the girl growing up and she's on her period. She's like running around with like a big bloody stain on her joint, like running around, and they trying to do some little storyline with it. It's like, yo, she's walking around with blood on her stuff. Like, what's funny about that? Like a chicken having her period and leaking through her drawers, and then like using the tampon or not using the tampon. It was like it was kind of crazy. It's like it's just not funny. Just not funny. It's like makes you want to do what we say?
Fuck 'em.
Like, well, let me do one more time.
Fuck 'em.
Like crazy.
Like I said, I was excited till I found out Seth MacFarlane was the executive producer.
Yeah.
I was like, this ain't nothing but because I watched the Cleveland show, and like the Cleveland show, it was cool till you found out the black dude was actually a white dude, and then like it just watching it, you start feeling bad that you watching this shit. Cause like some of the shit that they be doing, and like this ain't a representation of black people anywhere.
They showed that Cleveland was about to kiss the other black dude on the show or whatever.
No,
like,
they
whatever
did
episode.
kiss.
Yeah, and then and I was like, oh
Wasn't it
no,
his dad?
it was something weird, like the boyfriend or
Something anyway. It was
something weird.
something. But yeah, they just
But before we keep going, I just want to say this: when it comes to us and Irishmen, I think if anyone takes this weird, they take it with black people can only write for black people.
yeah, and that's it. And niggas was mad as hell. Marseille Martin is involved in this shit.
I don't know who that is.
You do.
Just got to see him.
No, it's a her. You know
Oh,
exactly who she is.
oh,
The little girl from Blackish.
oh.
That's the teen. That's the girl.
She a
She
part of it?
she's the voice of the teenage girl.
Oh hell no! So that mean they all co-sign all this
Wanda
shit?
Sykes is in this shit.
I know her voice in there.
Yeah, it's like they was mad as hell. Like, how could y'all be a part of this bullshit? Like, Black Twitter was
Now I
pissed
like literally we watch
off of the trailer. I'm like, damn.
no, we watched several episodes. No, you ain't even gonna chuckle.
Yeah, I'm not
Nah, I ain't
enthused. I'm not gonna watch it because I said once I found out Seth MacFarlane is Family Guy. Family Guy is your lane. That's funny. That's funny. Every character in Family Guy, even Cleveland in Family Guy, is funny because you can always laugh at that one token goofball ass Negro.
Yep,
You know what I'm saying? Because there are them out there,
they are.
so you can laugh at that. And white people's portrayal of them is white people's portrayal of them because white people are very familiar with these type of niggas.
The type of dude.
So if that's what you see, my hands off because
Yeah.
it's niggas that enjoy being that token
Yeah.
Negro.
Like I said, it is not. It is definitely not the Boondocks.
Nah,
Definitely.
it's not. And I, I don't know why people thought it was gonna be.
Man.
I didn't. I just was. I was thinking it was gonna be good times.
So yeah, I'm telling you
Dynamite.
something. Well, some like solid and still funny, but it's gross. Damn near gross.
Yeah. Moving on.
Moving on.
That shit wasn't even on it, but Drake hit with a cease and desist from Tupac's estate for the tailor-made freestyle.
Yep, fuck that shit. You need to stop doing that weak ass shit. Cease and desist on that nigga.
Yeah, he took it off.
Terrible.
Took it off all streaming platforms. The song's still on YouTube though.
I ain't even hear it. I ain't even hear it.
You should listen to it. It's not a bad song. It's just not. He could have kept it.
Yeah, well, I mean, it just stuff take a weird turn.
It's him trying to do the same thing he did to Meek Mill. Rush you to drop your shit
stuff.
so you can.
So then,
So
Kanye West dropped that bullshit like that remix. It's just like, dog, y'all just grasping for straws and attention.
We already talked about. I don't want to talk about Kanye yet. It's something else he is in the motherfucking news for some dumb shit. The baby reveals a popular rapper contacted him about starting a fake beef. Everybody thought it was Joyner Lucas.
For real?
It wasn't. Joyner Lucas said it wasn't him, but yes, he said in an interview that it was a popular rapper came to him with the idea of starting a fake beef, so they go back and forth dissing each other.
For attention?
What else?
That's terrible.
But I mean, the baby was like he wasn't with it because I'm not gonna say no disrespectful shit to somebody I respect. Like ain't no fake beef. If I don't like you, I don't like you. But if I like you, I'm not gonna. There's no fake beef. Why would I get on mic? And this is like with J. Cole. Ain't no beef with J. Cole and Kendrick. Why y'all want these niggas to go back and forth if he don't want to?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's your man's. You had so much respect for him. You feel away saying disrespectful shit about him.
Well, but then look, if the baby's not gonna reveal which rapper it was, then why bring it up too? Why bring it up?
Shit, just to bring it up.
I
don't mind it. I don't mind them bringing it up that somebody did proposition you about it, and you still keeping that man's identity a secret. So it's not like you putting it out there that this nigga's trying to start fake beef. People assumed it was Joyner Lucas. I don't know why.
Shoot, that whatever he just dropped his own album. He does his numbers.
Joyner is one of the coldest rappers out there.
Yeah, he does his
I'm not
numbers.
even.
He don't even need
I
that.
don't. I don't. I wouldn't even have thought it was Joyner Lucas.
Yeah, that nigga does his
Joyner
numbers
don't need
with,
a fake beef.
he does his numbers with no radio, no nothing.
He gonna get out there and if he got a problem with somebody, he gonna spaz on 'em.
He can rap his ass off and bless that nigga. He a big ass nigga too. So shit, you don't want no real beef with that nigga either.
Him and Davies is
Tall nigga.
tall ass niggas. Kanye West getting into porn.
I think but dog, let me tell you something, man. The way this man has 360 and changed his thing, like this nigga actually was in an interview saying he had beef with Jesus.
I
like-
want him to go away so bad, man. Just go the
dog,
fuck
this
away.
nigga's
Go
terrible.
away.
Fuck him! Fuck him up against the wall!
Drop your
He's
music
terrible.
and crawl back into your hole. I'm tired of seeing you in these spacesuit outfits with your wife wearing next to goddamn nothing for attention. I'm tired of seeing you
I don't like it.
on interviews interjecting yourself into shit that got nothing to do with you.
Zero.
If you not gonna drop an album, shut the fuck. And this is probably the reason he talking is probably because he got an album coming. But nigga, until then, shut the fuck up. Your music speaks for itself, Kanye. You don't have to do the shenanigans. You Kanye West.
And the shenanigans,
Your music
I don't even want to hear that
speaks
Vultures
for
shit.
itself.
Have you listened to Vultures?
Vultures 1, yeah, it was good.
For real?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have to check it out.
Yeah. He talked a lot of shit that got some of his songs taken off. Cause you know that one community that you can't talk about, he talked about.
You are a bitch ass nigga.
You know what I'm
That's how I
saying?
feel about him.
I mean, shit. I don't feel like he a bitch ass nigga, but I feel like he need to shut the fuck up sometime.
Yeah, like you just tripping.
I'm just tired of seeing him. Like you
Well-
look weird now. You got big ass golds look like crumbled up foil in your mouth. Like
Well, you try to come off like you would, like you're this, above average intelligent dude, and it's like everything that you're doing is like stupid and for attention grabbing, and then it's like on top of that, you got the other stuff. You know what I'm saying? The other stuff that don't make no sense.
yeah, it's like a cry for help. He wants attention so bad.
Yeah.
So fucking bad. And it's like, dog, you don't need the attention. Once you realize who the fuck you are, what you mean to the damn genre, just drop. Like Beyonce don't have to do no shenanigans. All she got to do is tell you it's music coming, then let the music come out.
Speak for itself.
And people gonna listen to it, whether they like it or hate it. Cause I hate that country music shit she doing. But guess what? I still listened to the damn first 2 songs to see if I was gonna like them. Didn't like them, but I listened to them. She still got to play out of me.
Still got to play out.
You know what I'm saying? So what the fuck? It worked.
Yeah,
that damn
man.
commercial on the Super Bowl got everybody
pumped up.
Attention.
It did. It was a good commercial.
That's all you needed, Kanye. That's all you needed. You did a commercial for the Super Bowl. That's all you needed. We don't need to see your ass.
Yeah.
We don't need to see you with your fucked up haircuts, your fucked up clothes. You look funny as hell. I'm sorry, man. I'm not gonna.
Well, the thing about it is the antics,
what the fuck is the porn shit? We ain't even talking about that shit.
Yeah, this is the antics. Man.
What is this? Don't nobody care, dude. Like, I'm getting into porn. So fucking what?
So what? Like,
so fucking what? Don't nobody want to see you fuck. We done already seen you on the boat. They done already like, and it's like y'all doing that shit on purpose. Yeah. Your wife already like. I question if he has any respect for her.
She wanted to give nigga head on the boat.
It ain't even that. You just walking around with your wife, her ass crack be out all the goddamn time. She wearing next to nothing. What sensible man goes out in public with his wife looking like that?
He ain't sensible. Let's boo this nigga.
until he drop an album.
Straight up.
Until I hear some new music.
We had Joe Biden.
Joe Biden.
Joe Biden signs a bill requiring TikTok to be sold within a year or be banned. Isn't TikTok China? Like China owns it?
Yeah, Chinese.
Okay.
Somebody from China owns it. It's a Chinese company, to put it that way.
Yeah, so I don't know what Joe Biden need to be thinking about other things other than TikTok.
Who the fuck cuts grass on a Sunday? Anyway, go on. What was you saying? I'm telling you right now, we gonna get one episode where it ain't no fucking interruptions. Not one. I don't know when it's gonna happen. We gonna get one
soon.
I'm tired of editing y'all the fuck out of my goddamn podcast. If you listen to the last episode, the last maybe 10 minutes of that shit, you remember how many kids was here last week?
Yeah.
You can hear all of them. From the time they came in, you can hear the garage door close, and then all is just kids, all in the back. Like it's just background noise, and I couldn't edit it out. So if you listen to the last episode, baby screaming, kid playing. Like, hey, it is what it is, man. Shit, open wall space. We ain't got a fourth room this time, so hey, fuck it. Fuck it.
Yeah, so I don't know, man. Joe Biden got to do. I don't know, man. Right now, I think the world is crazy. You got Iran and Israel.
They doing this shit because
got inflation.
TikTok is the venue, the avenue people use to spread the information that mainstream media isn't spreading, to show you what's actually going on. TikTok and Twitter, but they can't ban Twitter because Twitter is an American company. So you see,
that's a good point.
But
man.
But the thing about Twitter though is Twitter is owned by Elon Musk, who I believe is Jewish. So they've been trying to ban all the Palestine talk as much as they can.
Yeah.
You know, shadow ban them niggas. But as far as TikTok goes, that's why.
But just think about it, man. And I like what you just said. It's like, okay, now, what if you only had to rely on CNN, MSNBC, and Fox News?
You would be a whole bunch of misinformation.
Just misinformation.
Nothing but misinformation.
You're just basically getting spun around.
Misinformation and propaganda.
That's it. It's like you have to rely on the TikToks and social media. I can't
trust this shit. I swear. Talking to people who only watch Fox News
is exhausting.
And like Fox News, what's the other one? Is it Breitbart?
Yeah.
Daily News. They're just nothing but right wing media, and it's like, dog, do you get out and talk to people?
Yeah, like you.
Or do you just go ahead?
Well, I'm just saying, like, you clearly have no understanding of anyone that does not belong to your social group.
Right.
And it's like, hey, what we believe in our social group must be true because other people in our social group
are saying it. And it's like, dog, no, sometimes you got to go outside of that and see what the other side is saying, or see what the neutral side is saying.
Yeah.
The neutral side, the side that ain't fucking with Republicans or Democrats, because they the ones that actually, you know what? This is what the fuck is happening. And this is why we should pay attention. Now, me personally, like, because I know there's people that are like, oh, I don't give a damn about Palestine. And da. You should give a damn about Palestine. You should, because genocide is wrong. If we gon' all the shit that we've been telling you about this certain community, getting away with whatever the fuck they want just because they throw a certain event that happened to them in the 40s in our face every fucking chance they get, and you can't say nothing, or they call you anti something.
Right.
And I'm not saying none of they buzzwords.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then when you say this community and this country is committing all these atrocities to another country, you can't say that because you're anti them. And that ain't the case.
And that's crazy.
That ain't the case. You should care about it because they using that shit as a form of control, and it's a power move. I can do whatever the fuck I want because this happened to me 80 fucking years ago. Which ain't, that would be like if black people started going to every white person's house and just beating the shit out of them. I can do it because of what happened to us.
A lot of people went through slavery.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna walk to your house and slap the shit out of you.
Now, if we just woke up one day and said, you know what?
I'm tired.
Get some chains, handcuffs, whatever you get. The first white person you see,
put their ass
cuff their ass, chain their ass. He yours now. We finna round these motherfuckers up, and it's get back time. If we said that shit, oh, these niggers they're out there committing crimes against the white people in America. No, we just getting our get back because of what happened to us. And then if the whole world said, you know what, they right. They right. They were slaves for 400 years. I don't know how. Yeah, 400 years.
Yep.
Fuck them. Fuck them up against the wall.
They were slaves. Well, 300 years. They were slaves. They get back.
I mean, man, it's crazy. It's crazy, man. Like I said, and it's like they keep the NBA finals, the NBA playoffs, so you ain't thinking about none of that shit popping. None of that shit.
Beef, rap beef. And I'm telling you, this is why this podcast is so important. Because we're going to talk about the wild shit that's happening in music, in entertainment. But we're going to always talk about the real shit that's happening too.
Real shit popping.
I'm never going to not do that. Because I want y'all to know. Even if I'm not the most informed about some shit, I still want you to know so you can go research it and become more informed. And then maybe you can educate us. Because we're going to educate you.
That's it.
And let's educate each other.
It's a community.
Swords sharpening swords. That's how that shit go. Iron sharpening iron.
Yes, sir.
Right. Moving on. Beanie Sigel plans on using AI to release new music.
What?
So he was on an interview basically saying, because he had one of his lungs removed, right?
Yeah.
So what he's saying is it's gonna be him writing and recording the music, but he's using his old vocals from his old music, his old songs. Like he's gonna take the stems, have the AI learn his voice, learn his speech patterns and all that. So then he'll take the new songs that he records, put the AI over his vocals so that his older self now sounds like his younger self. So it's still gonna be him, but the music's gonna sound like 2006 Beanie, 2003 Beanie.
All right. Well, for me, it's a little different for me because I actually went to a concert with him a few years ago after he got shot and stuff, and it's like he sound clear. His voice is not as weak as people think.
His voice is clear. It's
a little raspy, but I see why he would do what he's doing. Though.
If you
a little raspy,
he's also almost close to being 50.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So as you age, your voice does tend to get deeper, a little more raspy, and then he can't breathe the same. You know what I'm saying? So it might not come out as forceful as a young Beanie would.
Yeah.
So it makes sense.
He gave a good ass show now.
I don't doubt it.
Yeah.
I don't doubt it. But I mean, it's still. I imagine it's got to be rough on him to even give that effort.
Yeah.
So I mean, whatever. If new Beanie music comes out, I'm gonna listen to it.
I'll listen to it.
It's Beanie Sigel. It's motherfucking true.
Sigel, y'all.
Yes, sir.
All
Moving
right.
on. Louisiana judge sentences rapist to 50 years in prison and physical castration. Shout out that judge.
Now,
motherfucking white man continuously raped a 14-year-old girl.
Well, if niggas knew that was going to be the consequence, I guarantee rapes will go down.
Yeah.
I'm going to get my balls cut off.
Yeah.
Like,
And I don't think they should. I don't think they should stop at balls.
yeah. Well, if you choose to rape what kids,
Cut his balls off. Cut a good portion of his little pecker off. Stick a tube in there so he can pee.
Man,
That's all you need.
Good to go.
That's all you need.
Good to go.
So yeah, and a constant reminder to leave them damn kids alone.
That's it.
Nasty motherfuckers.
I bet it will stop.
That should be the penalty. Fuck jail. Fuck jail. You rape a woman, you rape a child, you rape anybody. Get your dick cut off.
Yeah, like you said, that's the worst thing you can do. You definitely violate a person.
You can't control your intrusive thoughts. I bet you can now. I bet you can now.
Yeah, man.
Oh, you should. Hey. You should do it. Just do it. And dick down there. No, nigga, no. I like it here.
Yeah.
No. Nasty motherfuckers.
What up?
Nah, fuck it.
All right, FTSD Sports, NBA
go.
playoffs recap.
That's all you, bro.
Okay, let's see here. You have the Lakers who were about to get swept. It's 3-1 right now between Denver and the Lakers. You got Minnesota basically dominating the Suns right now. That's crazy.
I seen something that's like Kevin Durant, Booker, and Bill is the worst big three ever assembled.
I'm not gonna co-sign that statement, but I get it.
I don't co-sign it either. It was just funny.
Yeah, no. That's a good. It's funny, but it's like, dog, your bench got to show up too. It can't be on them to just carry them. So it's like, dog, they ain't been playing together. So Minnesota's doing what they're supposed to do.
And Bill just now got healthy, right?
Who?
Bill, or he been healthy? He been back.
Yeah. No, he just got healthy at the end. Like they just started to get their
so they ain't even jailed.
So you got Celtics playing all right. They looked like they was about to sweep the damn Heat, but then they ended up losing the game. So I think it was like 2-1.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like, okay, it seemed like teams were dominating, but then Adam Silver put that call in like, hey, everybody can't get swept. We gotta extend this shit to June. We got viewership. We got different things going on,
Gotta get that TV money.
Gotta get that TV money. So it's like, hey man, I need you to just like kind of fuck around a little bit today.
Yeah.
The Knicks are a surprise, a nice surprise. The Sixers about to be out of there.
Yeah, they getting beat by the Knicks, right?
Yeah. Getting beat by the Knicks. So it's like, hey, but it's like, come on, when is the process don't process? And MB got to do something.
Trust the process.
Yeah, so right now it's the thing is just I think it's the
what
out
about
with the old, in with the new.
Shit, who's
the new niggas is coming. Them old niggas gonna have to get out the way.
It was who's in the 5-4s on both sides? The 5-4s. Dallas, I know, is one with
Dallas and the Clippers.
How's that going? 2 teams that you.
Yeah, I definitely don't fuck with Harden. Fuck Harden. I would say they probably like 2-2 right now. I think. Yeah, but the Clippers have the better team.
Mm-hmm.
Even though they got Luka and Kyrie, but the Clippers have the better team. It's just time to win.
Yeah.
Either that or blow the team up.
Ain't Harden tired of being on teams that get blowed up?
Well, I mean, hey, you exactly where you want to be this time. You can't complain.
Yeah.
You're a Southern California dude playing in Southern California.
Yeah.
Like, you exactly where you want to be. Either you're going to make it work or you're just going to lose.
And damn near that whole team well, not the whole team, but
most of them. They're your
Kawhi
stars.
from L.A. Westbrook, Harden. Yeah. Paul George from Cali, ain't
he? Yep.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. So, the NBA playoffs is pretty exciting right now. Just got to see if the people who are dominating going to keep dominating. Is Denver going to keep dominating? Is Boston going to keep dominating? Is Minnesota going to surprise everybody?
If you had to pick one team that could sneak in there and upset their way into maybe like the semifinals or the finals, what team would that be? Like one of the lower ranked teams.
Um, I would say the Knicks on the East. The
They
Knicks.
third seed, ain't they?
I don't know. Something they close. They close. But I can't pick out of the Magic and the Cavs because the Cavs I have no faith in. I have no
That's
faith
that's
in.
what I was, that's the other series I was thinking about.
Yeah,
That's the other 5-4, I believe.
yeah. I have no faith in them. Like I said, they are definitely regular season warriors.
Yeah.
So what we at? Heisman.
Heisman Trust to reinstate. They already did it. They reinstated Reggie Bush's 2005 Heisman Trophy.
So this is the part that's bad.
Bad.
So Johnny Manziel went on some interview, Club Shay Shay, I think, and he said something about it. So it's like, after all this time, y'all waited till a disgraced white boy said something about this man getting his trophy
No,
back.
they've been
Lobbying
partitioning and lobbying
for
for Reggie
Reggie.
Bush to get his. Reggie Bush been saying it. Like
Oh yeah.
this ain't no. Yeah, cool. Johnny Manziel said what he said on Club Shay Shay, but you know I don't think that
That
was
wasn't
the
the tipping point.
driving factor, the tipping point. I don't think that was it. It just brought more attention to it because Johnny Manziel has been vocal, has been, and commendably so, one of the loudest
Advocates
recently.
recently.
You know, and it's not even recently. He said I haven't been going to, like, he don't show up to the Heisman award ceremony. He don't deal with the Heisman until they give Reggie Bush his trophy back. So he's probably the one of the only Heisman winners that's done that. So with that, commend him for that. But it's been a push to get Reggie shit back for years.
Well, it's good.
I,
I'm
they've been
happy.
pushing to get. They've been pushing to get it back since they took it away.
Well, it's good. That's good. That's good.
They shouldn't have took that shit away.
In the first place,
Well, fuck.
because
I did it. I won. I played. I didn't get any. What's the improper benefit
of what
that he received?
I don't know, but there might be something we don't know.
What? Okay.
So you go then. I
Here's
go.
here's what I would assume cheating to this is all right. Let me put it this way: nothing his family received helped Reggie Bush in any way physically run all over the teams he ran on, catch all the passes he caught, score all the touchdowns he did. None of that money that they got contributed to any of his talent on the field.
Right.
His performance on the field speaks to his talent. There was what improper none of that shit helped him on the field. So it shouldn't be a factor.
Right.
If you say, well, he's ineligible. Why?
All right. So this is my thing. I hate it when people act like something is bad when they know everybody else is doing it.
Mm-hmm.
So we went to a college and we knew football players,
Mm-hmm.
and our school did not offer shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we knew that football players got certain things that other people did not get on campus. Now, so just think, at our school, these dudes got some extra stuff. I remember Rasheem Mathis having SUVs and different things. Like, this nigga's not working. This nigga had a motorcycle. Who knows? Was doing all
Hold
this
on,
stuff.
hold on. Because I don't want the wrong person to listen to this shit and be like,
No, but
these motherfuckers was cheating. No,
but
we
no,
wouldn't.
no. But I'm just saying, like, when everyone does it, but then it's like you want to
Yeah.
call out this one particular guy. Like, all schools do it.
I seen
All
Sheen had
schools
his
do
truck after that last season.
Yeah, but I
before
mean,
he
but it's
should have got
like
drafted.
all
schools do it.
colleges gift and boosters give
Bama
athletes.
been
Ex-
paying they
yes.
players for
So
years,
like,
and just because it's Bama and Nick
no
Saban,
one say
no one
nothing.
said the SEC. The SEC protects Bama. They'll throw Ole Miss under the bus for who's that? Laquan Treadwell,
Mm.
and then the other
Yeah,
nigga that the I think it was a D tackle that was getting money. They'll
yeah,
throw them
yeah,
under the bus, but don't touch Bama, don't touch LSU, don't touch Florida. These are our cash cows. Now, if
yeah.
y'all find something on South Carolina, go get them. If y'all find something on Vanderbilt, we don't give a
Go
fuck about
go
Vanderbilt.
get them.
Go get them.
But like I said,
Tennessee, leave them alone.
yeah, that was it. So like I said, that's my thing. When you know everybody else is doing something, and
Mm-hmm.
so man, when I was able to travel to different colleges and see how they treated their athletes,
Mm-hmm.
and you up here sitting here thinking that people around this mug going from game to game with $15 for food.
No, no,
You think there's star players around here with 15, $20 for food?
no.
No, they're getting broke off. And they living great because they're the star.
Yeah.
And
Uh,
now I don't feel no kind of way about that. That's just how it is.
yeah. I would say certain schools are able to do that better than others, but
Yeah.
there's still been players that came out and said, we wasn't able to, we had to eat at this particular time, or this I couldn't go if I was just hungry. I couldn't just go and get a meal from somebody. Like that's
That's
what they
true.
call improper benefits. A nigga uh going to a wedding, a booster invited one of the players to his daughter's wedding, bought the kid a suit. That's an improper benefit. Nigga, I'm
Oh,
going to a wedding and I didn't have a suit. He bought me a suit. What the fuck do you want me to do?
yeah. Well,
Not go? I was invited. Not want me to be an asshole to this fan?
I mean, hey, those rules are crazy. I'm just glad he
They
got his stuff
dumb,
back.
man.
But
Like
colleges be tripping.
a lot of that shit don't even equate to
Nothing.
it don't even equate to the billions of dollars that the
There you go.
NCAA
Exactly.
was winning. These boosters that they wasn't giving these kids millions of dollars. A car, nigga, if that's the price I gotta pay for a championship, take this fucking car. It's gonna come back to me
You know what I'm saying?
tenfold.
When you and your 4.240 and 1,000 yards receiving,
Right.
go ahead and take this little $10,000 car.
Shout out to Reggie Bush for getting his Heisman back,
Yep.
man. NFL draft recap.
Um, no real surprises. Caleb Williams going first.
Yep.
Jaden Daniels.
Second.
You know, I didn't understand the Drake pick, but they sure did provide a lot of background to try and push his story. So hopefully,
Who, Drake May?
yeah,
They
maybe
out
he
there. They've
translates.
been had him as the third best quarterback.
Yeah, so
I didn't understand the Falcons picking Michael Penix
when you got
when you
Kirk
got
Cousins
Kirk
for 4
Cousins.
years,
Yeah.
so maybe they just thinking that Kirk Cousins is gonna be like, tutor him while they groom Michael Penix up. I guess,
Maybe, I don't know.
but 100
We'll
million
see.
guaranteed.
We'll see.
Yeah.
That 100 million, Kirk Cousins is an asshole, so I don't think he gonna be. I don't know if he gonna be the mentor that y'all want him to be. That
Yeah.
nigga he's a asshole. He is an asshole. So good luck with that. And y'all
Yeah.
didn't tell him. That nigga Petty is finna be through the roof. Like
Mhm.
shit. And then we gonna be hearing about Penix about 8 years from now on the interview. I ain't learned shit from Kirk Cousins. The motherfucker wouldn't even talk to me for 4 years.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
ain't do nothing to the man.
Straight up.
Nothing really to recap, man. The Lions got two cornerbacks that I was happy about. I saw Jacksonville got
Got a
the
receiver.
second best receiver from LSU. Who's still a top 10 pick? No shade, but he ain't neighbors,
True.
But yeah, so NFL draft for the first time saw 14 offensive players go get picked before a defensive player was picked. That's a first. The last time, the record before that was 7. and they doubled that shit just because all these teams. But it shows that the NFL is just moving to we only care about offense.
Yeah.
It's finna be protect the quarterback, throw the ball. Protect the quarterback.
They ain't getting a running back.
Throw the ball.
And
The
they
nigga
didn't-
running backs didn't go to like the middle of the second, third. I don't shit.
Yeah,
I think the first running back went in the second.
Running backs won't get no love. So
And
like you
they
said,
ain't
it's
gonna get no
like just like you said, throw the ball, protect the quarterback.
Man,
Ain't
what
get
the
no
fuck of the week?
love.
I didn't pull none of this shit up.
Crackhead Barney trending after altercation with Alec Baldwin. One of the many costume weirdos gathered outside the NYC courthouse during the Trump trial.
What is it about Donald Trump that he just attract weird motherfuckers?
I think it's just you just feel like it'll help your bottom line as far as getting some kind of attention.
What is it about extremists nowadays that you have to that you basically cosplay now? And that's on both sides. I'm like the Antifa motherfuckers be dressing up like they going to play World of Warcraft or what's that shit they be live action RPG and shit. That's how they be dressing up. You got the MAGA shaman dude or QAnon shaman dude dressed up like a fucking Viking. All the MAGA motherfuckers, the the January 6th insurrectionists was dressed up.
I mean, well, it's like, okay, I'm gonna put this on, and in the midst of me putting this on and having my interaction with you, I'm gonna push whatever message I want to come out. Because the lady was, she was going at someone, not necessarily
You talking about Alec Baldwin?
Not Alec Baldwin. She was going at this other politician, saying something like, "How do you feel about Palestine?"
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah.
She was doing a lot, and honestly, her message, all right, cool, but if I can't get past you being covered in white paint, your titties out, hair looking a mess, like I'm not hearing what you're saying. I'm looking at you like this person
You're a spectacle.
is mentally ill.
What I would say calculated and dumb all at the same time.
But I'm that might be the reality.
Yeah.
The perception is this person ain't got them all there. Cause
why would you be doing that
in public, like hey, it ain't in public. Like why are you outside like that?
Yeah, you look bad, regardless of whatever you're trying to do.
Whatever you saying is not hitting because I'm looking at you. And this ain't even respectability. She could have went out there with a t-shirt and a hat and some shit and had some real shit to say with a microphone. I'd be all ears. You know what I'm saying? I don't need the theatrics because the theatrics are distracting me from your message.
Right.
You can be as loud as you want, but if your appearance is louder than your voice, I don't hear you.
Right.
Don't let that go over your heads. If your appearance is louder than your voice, I can't hear you.
Yeah. So what happened with Alec Baldwin? He push her?
No, he ain't push. He slapped the phone out of her hand, but she blew it all out of proportion. And she was on fucking I don't know if she was really on Piers Morgan, but it looked like it was a real interview with Piers Morgan. I don't know why Piers Morgan would interview this woman, but she was on there with a neck brace, a fucking arm brace, looking crazy as hell. Titties out again, body just covered in white paint, pink wig. Like, what the fuck are you? And same thing. She talking over Piers. Just interview is straight all over the place, and it's like, again, I can't hear nothing you saying because you look a fool, and I don't understand why people gotta go to extremes. It's just to get clicks. Just to get clicks. You don't really give a fuck about it. Maybe you do give a fuck about the message, but if you did,
yeah,
it'd be about more the message, and you would, when you got the opportunity to speak, tone it down and get your message across.
Yeah. So,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. No, I agree with you.
Yeah. I'm not doing a trash list, but I do want to use the trash list to remind y'all that with all the trash ass shit going on in the world, Flint, Michigan is still without clean water since 2014.
Damn.
It's just a reminder that with all the money that the U.S. government
It's given to
has
other
been
countries.
given to Israel, Ukraine, Taiwan, whoever else, Flint, Michigan has been without clean water since 2014.
Crazy.
Last words, bro.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I think, like I said, don't keep your eye on the prize. Let's not get distracted by all the antics of these attention-grabbing celebrities, the bullshit that they use to grab our attention. Understand what's going on. Do not be fooled by the smoke screen, and just remember the revolution will not be televised.
I meant to press it that time.
You meant to press that shit.
I meant to press it that time.
All
Yeah,
right.
I agree. And yeah, we will never apologize for anything we say on this show. But we do understand when people hear some of the things we say and might feel a way. It's cool to let us know.
Yeah. We have no
We'll
problem with
address
clarifying, but we're
we'll
not
address
apologizing.
it, clarify. I will never ever apologize for anything I say, because I don't know if y'all realize it, but I mean everything I say on this show. I say what I mean what I say. And if I said something out of context, I definitely come back in the next show and correct it.
Yeah.
But at the time that I say what I say, I mean exactly what I said. Live in love like it's your last. Live in love like it's all you have. With that being said, this has been the Fuck That Shit Dawg podcast.
We out.
Fuck that bitch.